coming in, checking out the stream today. I'm really excited to sit here and talk with you guys. We're about to watch some amazing NFL football. Hi, hey, everyone's coming in. John, how's it going? Oh my gosh, who are you cheering for? Go Chiefs, he says. Right here, right now. I don't even need to ask you guys. Who are you cheering for right now? We got a Chiefs fan in the house. Um, Steph, how's it going? Hey, what is going on for the day? What is going on for the day? I hope you guys are having a really good time, a really good day. We are getting it underway, getting it under. Oh gosh, NFL time, right? We got the Bills, we got the Chiefs. This is going to be one heck of a game for a multitude of reasons. Why are you guys super excited about this game? Why are you guys excited about this game? Like, who do you think's going to win? This game is going to be obviously like a really, really interesting one to go. And that's why I wanted to pick this game today. I wanted to stream this game because it's going to be entertaining and there's going to be tons to talk about during the game for sure. So John says, go Chiefs already. Steph, how's the day going? Oh my gosh, so good. Thanks for asking. Started out the day. Had the morning off. We had some recruits in for football and everything yesterday, which was really good. A lot of fun to do. So just hanging out today and getting to stream this game, which is always good. Just watching some football. That Rams-Lions games. Oh boy, 24-23. What did you guys think of that? What did you guys think of the Lions? Detroit. What did you guys think of that game? Thanks for asking about my day, Steph. Frank, John, no. So we got a Bills fan in the house, Bills Mafia, I feel like. Do we got a Bills Mafia in the house? Bills fan? Frank, I think that you are on the Bills train for this one. I wish I had. It's really funny. A couple of years ago, I was asked to work at a Buffalo Bills. So they came to Ontario and they did like a youth camp. It wasn't for like athletes, it was for youth, I believe, anything like 10 and under. So they came to Ontario and did a youth camp, and they had a few players come out to Ontario, so in Canada, because they love Canada, and Canada's like they're a really big fan base for them because Buffalo's super close to Hamilton. And I got to coach in the camp there, so I have a whole bunch of Bills gear. I should have wore it. It's actually really cute. So Frank says, no, John. I'm cheering for Taylor Swift. I love that. Can we all just say that? Because we're all just cheering for Taylor Swift. I did see, and I don't know where, that they're at the Bills Stadium, they have Taylor Swift tailored treats and snacks. Like Taylor Swift themed snacks. I don't remember what they were, but they were. I laughed really hard. Just looking at the screen now, it looks incredibly cold out there today. Bills fans are bundled up. Just a regular day, right? For anybody that lives or dwells within Canada, but I don't know if these guys are used to that. They are bundled up, ready for this divisional game. Okay. Getting a look of this, and they always get so hype. And Sunday, February 11th, we got the Super Bowl. Who do you guys think is going to be in that Super Bowl, right? So we got KC, Buffalo Bills, Detroit next Sunday, Detroit, San Francisco. I think that'll be a really good game to watch. So Steph says Chiefs. There we go. We got another Chiefs fan in the house. Chiefs Ravens is going to be such a good championship game. Yes, I think so. I think so. We need more Bills, says Frank in the chat. We need more Bills. So maybe some people can like get in there and we need some more Bills fans. Frank says. So we'll see. Lions are on a roll. Oh my gosh, I know, right? Detroit. Who would have known? Who is I think Eminem is just sponsoring the Detroit Lions at this point, right? He is he is their person as much as Taylor Swift is the Chiefs person right now. So, of course. Who do you think takes the game? Do you think either team has a shot against Baltimore? Yeah, of course. I definitely do. I think these are two evenly matched teams. So I'm really excited to see who's going to come out guns blazing first to kind of set the tone. And that's not always who's going to win, because I've been in several situations coaching or playing, right? Where you come out super strong and the other team can just be poised enough to still fight their way through that and come out on top. So yeah, we'll see. Well, okay, I want to say Chiefs are going to win this, and when I say that, I'm going to go for Bills. Okay, you heard it here. We got that bet. I'm going to go for Bills. Just to be, we need a couple more Bills in the chat. Oh, Steph says, okay, Bills. So we got another person just changing it up. We got another Bills person in there. So Frank, we are on your side today. We're going to be cheering for the Bills just to have some fun with this fun with this stream, because I always love streaming and I always pick a team, and I've seen the last game I was pretty right too. So we'll see. We'll see. Lions 49ers. That game will be insane. You bet it will. You bet it will. I am just on a roll today. Oh gosh, just even looking at that stadium right now, Bills Stadium, it is packed, packed, packed. And if you've ever been to that stadium before, I have, it is, nobody sits. There's seats. Nobody sits because it is that much of a packed house where people are on their feet the entire time, the entire game. So that is one of those places where I suggest in your lifetime going to check out. And the game that I did go to was Bills Patriots few years ago, where it was that huge snowy game, and they couldn't even see anything, so they were passing the ball a lot. So it was, gosh, I think they only had so they were not passing the ball a lot. They had X amount of run plays, and they did like 3 pass plays in the entire game, which was just a lot of run game. I love the run game. Always run the ball. We can talk about my run the ball merch in a second, but you know how much I love to run the ball. Let's just talk about it here right now. So I do have run the ball merch because I am a running backs coach. I do love to run the ball. I love run game as much as the next running back coach or run game coordinator. So you guys can check that out. There's t-shirts. I really like the hoodies. They are super soft, you could just like live within it. You can pair it with anything else, some cute joggers, but there's men's and women's apparel on there. So please do check out the merch. Every bit helps me out. I'm doing tons of stuff right now. I'm coaching football. I'm actually actively in school right now. I'm taking my master's degree. So every little part helps me out, just be a more well-rounded person, and kind of help me throughout my journey through educating myself and coaching. So thank you for every person that has purchased something through my merch line. It has been such a significant difference in my life. So thank you. Okay. Woohoo. Okay. I got to catch up on the chat. I've been chatting away here so much. Want to play a game before the half? How many times do you think they'll show Taylor Swift? What's the over and under? Ooh, oh my goodness. Yes, please, somebody say what the over and under is going to be on how many times. First, before the game even begins, I think they're going to show her one time. And then during before half, I would say 6. Is that a lot? You can tell me yes or no. Yes or no. As long as Kid Rock isn't sponsoring the Lions. There we go. But what do you guys think the over and under to show how many times they're going to show Taylor Swift? I think it's going to be 6 before half. Before half, there should be a game where, like a shot game, right? Where every time they show her. If you guys are watching at home, just having some fun. Okay, let's make a bet. What do I win if the Chiefs win? Oh my goodness. I got to do some push-ups, right? If the Chiefs win. Promise you that. I will do, right? It's got to be something, physical punishment. Got to do some push-ups, right? Double digits. Do you think double digits? You think 16, 15, 13? Gosh, I'm going in low saying 6. Maybe I don't pay attention every time they show her. I'm just kind of kind of doing my own thing, so I didn't notice. Temperature 26 degrees out there. Ooh, that wind 8 to 12 miles per hour for sure. Okay. Yeah, so Frank, yes, I am rooting for the Bills now. I am rooting for the Bills. I don't have any ties to both of these teams. So I think maybe that's what I'm going to pick just because something in my heart says it. You never know. You never know why you pick something, right? You just kind of throw something out there. You got to be courageous and brave within your picks. And yeah, that's just what I'm going to pick right now. Would you like to see Pete Carroll? Oh, okay. I like that question. I like that question. First, you say 2023 was a crazy year on a scale of 1 to 10. How satisfied were you with your season? Oh, thank you for asking. I was really excited about our season at CWU, right? 9-4 overall, made it to the third round of playoffs, which was just amazing. And to see those kids get better over time and having be part of that, I think that's what anybody wants within anything that they're working for, right? You just want to get better over time and see everybody be successful. So I was really excited about that part and excited to see everybody thrive and shine. And that's what I just want to be part of. So really happy with that, really successful. It's always cool to be part of those types of moments. Makes you feel like your purpose and passion is shining through and that you're a big part of everything that you do, the intricacies of each part of that. So thank you for asking. It's a really good question. If you could pick one team, Frank asks, where would you like to see Pete Carroll wind up next? Ooh, it was cool to see Bill Belichick be interviewed for the Atlanta Falcons, and he's going through his second round of interviews. At that point, you got to just think Bill Belichick is interviewing you. At that point, I mean, what could they talk about? Like he's the such a decorated coach of all time. At that point, what are you interviewing him for? But it kind of shows you that nobody's immune to being just given a position, given a job, which I think is really interesting, kind of cool. Like people think they could just okay, I could just be given a position anywhere. Just if I know the right contacts, he knows all the contacts, he knows all the people, and still he's being put through the interviews. So we are underway this game. We are underway so far. Coming out, everybody's coming out guns a blazing. All right, we'll see what's going to be happening here in the next couple of seconds. Okay, back to Pete Carroll. Where do you think that he is going to end up? Really good question. Oh my goodness. We got Mike Vrabel gone. We got Pete Carroll. We got Bill Belichick. So interesting. Do you think maybe Pete will go to Tennessee? Do you think? That would be an interesting placement for him. And I don't think he's not going to go anywhere. Um, I wonder if he's going to stay. He would be useful literally anywhere, but I wonder if the pros will still be having him. I wonder if he's going to go to a different, maybe a school. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. Is that too far fetched to think? But what an amazing human, amazing person. And I am very honored to say that in his Seahawks career, I got to work with him, right? I got to be alongside him and hear his vision and the way he coached those athletes. And I got to be there for that. And I can always say, like, going back, oh my gosh, I was with him during that time with the Seahawks. So very honored to be able to say that. Not a lot of people can, right? Not a lot of people can. Where do you guys think he's going to end up? 4 Taylor Swifts already. I'm talking too much. I must have missed them. 4 Taylor Swift sightings already. All right, I got Josh Allen. I'm going to watch at least a minute of this game. Just a couple minutes of it. Game on. How do you think, Frank asks, how do you think the dynamics of the Falcons team will change under Bill Belichick's? Let me start that question over. Sometimes you get tongue-tied, right? How do you think the dynamics of the Falcons team will change under Belichick's leadership? Really interesting. I think I would hope that they change for the better, right? I think that they what I've heard about the leadership from Bill Belichick is he's very polished, he's very matter of fact, he's very stern in what he does, and he creates a culture of getting to business, getting to work. And it's quite opposite of Pete Carroll's leadership style, where he's a little bit more warm and fuzzy thinker feeler, where Bill Belichick's going to bring in this get to business attitude and maybe make changes for the better. So I think that they would thrive under his leadership, right? If that's what needs to make the club better. And that's always like, right, we need to find the best puzzle piece for their organization right now, right at this time. And if he can be that guy and be the best leader for them going forward, like that's what's going to happen. And I think that would be great. How do you think? So John asked, who is the poor sap going to take the Carolina job? I do not know. I do not know at all. And I was thinking about that. Who's going to replace Pete Carroll? Right? Who is going to replace Pete Carroll when it comes down to it at the end of the day? I don't know. I do not know. I was thinking about that. I was trying to. Some people said, I think, John, you had an opinion on who's going to take over Pete Carroll's position. Or you think he's going to go to Dallas? Yeah, well, John, I think you said you had an opinion on who's going to take over. You said maybe Dan Quinn was going to take over. I believe. Yeah, there we go. You think Quinn's going to take over? Well, my case is going to be Clint Hurt, right? Obviously, I believe he is very poised to be the next head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. He's been what they need is bringing up that defensive mind, and I think that he is the next guy in line. He's the one kind of sitting there, sitting back, wanting to take over that position for so long. He is somebody that has such a great resume in himself. If you don't know him, look him up, Clint Hurt. Um, he's someone that loves the organization so much he could lead them to greatness. And I think that he is a great mind to be putting in that position. And we've seen him even working with them. I could see that he was being poised to be the next head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. So we will see. We will see. What a play. Oh my gosh, I missed the play. What happened? I got to take a second, just watch. Drink my soda. I got a watermelon Italian soda. What are you guys having right now? What are you guys having right now? I like that watermelon Italian soda is already good. First down Bills. There we go. Bubble tea. Bubble teas are always really good as well. Always really good as well. There we go. First down. That's what you said. Okay. Look at all the Bills Mafia hanging out there. That is a real thing. Oh, dang. Look at him get stuck in. Yeah, definitely. That's something when I went to the game, I got to see the Bills Mafia in action. Oh, Frank said 10. So we're up to double digits. Frank said 10. Steph said 12. We'll see. Do we see Taylor Swift at all just yet? Oh, wow. I love when running backs bend it back. Great running back play. Okay, who is first player to look out for in 2024? What makes them so special? Ooh, like into this year or into college football? I don't know. I do not know going forward. I'm just focused on the coaches right now. Who's going to go where? That's like one of the biggest things I've been watching out for. Who's going to be the biggest coaches? To I feel like this is one of those years where all the head coaches are being shuffled because you know that they're going to get a new spot. Like as if Pete Carroll doesn't go somewhere else or Mike Vrabel, right? Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Wow, confidence. That pocket presence by Josh Allen got a lot of confidence in him and his ability. interesting to watch him do his thing. He's such a dynamic athlete, right? Well, he's able to step up, have really good pocket presence, and make a move. Love him. Did you send out your? John asked, "Did you send out your resume for an NFL job?" You know it's ready, prime and ready for anybody out there, prime and ready to go. Of course, of course, of course, always ready. Um, yeah, I think it just takes time, right? Because you got to be recognized as a really good coach wherever you're at. So one of the biggest things I've learned is be happy where your feet are, and the results will follow. Just like any team that you are a part of, whether you're an athlete or a coach or recruiting, whatever you may be, it's just putting the best body of work you can into that team and making sure you are doing your best work, because that's, I think that speaks more volumes than just applying your resume here or there and wherever, right? Because especially for coaching positions, there is not, like, they're not just putting it out there so you can apply your resume. There literally is never, because it's such a competitive field that it's a lot of the time like, who knows you, so they will put your name forward. So whenever there is a position available, they're going to call another coach and say, do you know anybody? And you want to be that somebody that they say, yes, I actually do know somebody. So I think that's super important to put out your best body of work and be grounded where your feet are, and continue to do it that way. So, and then who knows where that will take you? It's going to take you on your next adventure, the next thing that you're into. So exactly. You will do your best. You'll do your best going forward. Hmm. Awesome. We got lots of good stuff going on here. Excited. Gosh, this game getting away from me. You love Josh Allen? Josh Allen is the best, right? Did you get that bubble tea, John? Are you going to go out and get that? When the Chiefs go on offense, we'll see some Taylor sightings. Well, I'm curious to know what these Taylor Swift snacks were. Taylor Swift themed snacks were. I wonder what they would be. Frank, you love Josh Allen. What is one moment of 2023 that really stood out to you, and why was it so special? In my mind, I'm gonna actually draw on um, the team I'm coaching for, if that's okay, because I can't think of like a huge NFL one. So one event in my mind in 2023 that stood out in my mind is when we were in our playoff game and we went to Colorado. So we were facing Western Colorado, and it was quite a tight game, going back and forth, and we ended up tying. But because it's playoffs, you got to go to overtime, and we ended up winning in that overtime moment. And a lot of people counted us out. A lot of people said that we couldn't do it and it couldn't be done. So that was really cool to just be there in that moment and win that one. People could hear. So I was at the games. I'm in the box, and it's next to, usually the broadcast is on the other side, and people that were watching the game said the number one thing they could hear when we won was me cheering and me yelling, which was really fun because they could hear that passion. They could hear how excited I was that we had pulled off that win. And right, people want to count you out, and I thought that that was an amazing moment of 2023 to be in that position and be part of that team. Doink. So just watching the game here. But that was one of my favorite moments of 2023, is to be in that moment. You're waiting till half? Oh, to go get that bubble tea, John? Taylor Swift snack, shake it off, flaming Cheetos. Oh, there we go. Shake it off, flaming Cheetos. I love that so much. I love that so much. Shake it off. That's a good one. That's a really, really good one. Hmm. That's funny. I like the shaking off flaming Cheetos. Oh gosh, that's a good one. I wonder what else themed snacks that they got going on. I just got my Italian soda. Good. Gotta stay hydrated. Has anybody got any snacks that they're munching on right now, chewing on right now? Yeah, definitely. I want to put it out there. If you guys are enjoying this time, enjoying this moment with me, you can add a tip in there. So thank you so much to everybody that has shown the love, shown the tips before, because I really, really do appreciate it. And it really helps fund me and everything that I'm doing. And I'm just trying to be the best coach I can possible. And students, right? As well as I'm getting my master's degree. So I am working on that right now. I'm in school, always working really hard. So it's very funny when people ask, "What's your favorite thing to do in your downtime?" I'm like, I actually work really hard on networking and going to events and doing everything I can to just polish my craft as a really good coach. So those are the things I like to do outside of football. Yay! Thank you so much, John. We got a tip. We got a tip there. Whoop whoop. We got a tip there. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no, that is totally perfectly fine. I really do appreciate that. We got a tip, which is huge. And thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. We'll see if there's any more out there. So thank you, everybody. Look what you made me do, chocolate bars. Yeah, John is talking about the snacks that they had. Look what you made me do, chocolate bars. That's so, so funny. That is so funny. I love it so, so much. So much. That is a good time. That is a really good time. All right. Do you have any favorite Super Bowl traditions? What are you most looking forward to? I, oh gosh, I don't have a tradition. Last year, I actually got to stream the Super Bowl on Millions, which was so much fun, which was so great. I loved doing it. It was great. So I think the tradition is spending it with you guys, watching the Super Bowl. We had a lot of people tune in, and it was a great time. I had so much fun doing it. So would love to do it again. That's maybe the tradition. What are you looking forward to? I think I'm looking forward to, I think, an awesome, exciting game. It's always great to watch a game that has a lot of hype behind it and is just like very exciting to watch, right? It's really boring when one team blows out the other. And who is our musical guest this year? I do believe, did I see this correctly? It was Gwen Stefani. Is this true? You guys can catch me up on that. I'm pretty sure. Oh, is it Usher? I'm so sorry. Is it Usher? And Gwen Stefani's doing like a pre-show? Gosh, there's just oh, Usher, you are correct. Okay, my mistake. We got Usher. We got Usher first. I don't know how Gwen Stefani. Maybe she's pre-game show or something. I just had seen she posted she was going to be part of something in the Super Bowl. But I do love Usher. I hopefully he plays all the hits and the classics. I always love to watch the halftime show and see what it's going to be. Can I give my best Usher impression right here, right now? Yeah, you got it bad when you're on the phone. Hang up and you call right back. That's one of my favorite Usher songs. That is one of my favorite Usher songs. Oh, yeah, he has to do, yeah. He has to, 100%. I think the odds are 100%. He has to do it. If he doesn't do it, I'll be really sad. Really, really sad. He literally has to do, yeah. And if he doesn't, missed opportunity. Missed opportunity for sure. Um, hopefully, like he's gonna give like a really good performance. Regardless, he's just a class act, a great performer and everything. So he's gonna do really, really well. Promise you that. I promise you that. Okay, 1st and 10. 3-0 Bills coming out hot. KC, now they're up. 1st and 10. Oh, great connection. Here we go. Now, great connection to Kelsey. See, now we're going to see some more Taylor Swift sightings now that Kelsey is caught for a pass. Show him. Swift sighting, 1. The Swift sighting count is 1. Oh, we saw her. We saw her. She is the most talked about thing in the NFL right now. I promise you that. Promise you that. And because her boyfriend is doing well, oh my gosh, because he's doing well, we'll see a little bit more. Wow, what an interesting world we live in, right? Okay. We'll see. It looks like the Chiefs are coming out guns a blazing, ready to rock and roll, ready to get things going. But we will see. Yeah. I hope, yeah, John, I hope that Usher does. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs that he does. So hopefully he does perform it. Taylor Swift is getting so many eyes on the NFL. It's very true. Taylor Swift has been one of the biggest staples to help out the NFL this year, right? Like, as if they need more media attention, they do a really good job, I think, marketing themselves. But that has been something that's helped marketed the team so much more this year, right? Is Taylor Swift and getting more fans in the stands that didn't normally like football. Because I've heard people will just go there just to see if they could see her. Is that true? People are just going to see if she is there. I wonder if that's true. I wonder if that's true. Oh boy. uh, yeah, that's quite a Swifties. They're called Swifties. Swifties are weird. Yeah, I one of the biggest craziest things I hear is how much tickets are to Taylor Swift games. When I hear that, I can't help but think, why so much? I get that she's a very good performer, but you can go to other concerts for a little bit less. But I guess it's just product and the demand of it. So she's very high demand because a lot of people want to go, and they're sold out in a matter of seconds. And yeah, I guess you can charge $400 or $500 for a ticket there. Okay, now we're 3-3. We are tied up. We are all tied up. What is the best tip you can give for a high school student looking to pursue a career in football? The first thing you need to do is, align yourself with a football program in your high school and do really well there and produce film. So the first thing you got to do is get that film. And you got to be on different recruiters' radars, sending it to recruiters, not so much just the coaches. The coaches don't always have time to watch all of the film that is being sent to them. So I would say send it to the recruiting departments of the schools that you want to pursue. So when you do that, don't make a cut up on YouTube. We generally, a lot of people don't look at the YouTube cutouts. It's going to be on Huddle. So if you can make yourself a Huddle account, get those Huddle clips on there, because that's super important, because that's the number one way we'll look at people. Because when we are looking at Huddle, we want to see your stats as well. I mean, what school that you go to, your bench, your 40, all that fun stuff is going to be on there as well. And please put that stuff on there, because that actually matters to a lot of people. So yeah, really important. Making yourself a Twitter. Twitter is actually one of the hugest places that you can contact different coaches and get your film out there. It's not so much harassing people through direct messaging, but it's making a Twitter so that we can attach it to your profile and we can come see your body of work as a person. So it's making that Twitter professional from the get-go, posting stuff on there like your highlights or things from your school, but nothing personal. Like just, back in the day when Twitter first came out and everyone was just tweeting all their thoughts, that's something you don't want to put on there because we actually go thoroughly through your Twitter and read every single tweet. So treat it like a job and be professional. That's all I got to say about that. And you're good to go. Like just keep pushing. And if it's something you really, really want, you have to keep pushing and making sure that it's getting out there. And it's not hiring recruiters because those recruiters don't get the film in our hand. It's you guys, right? Yeah. So what is the best tip you can give? Oh, I already read that one, Frank. John says Swifties are weird. John says, if people are willing to pay 1K to hear her sing, then charge it. Yeah, then charge it, right? At this point, then charge it. Then charge it. If that's going to be the case. I know my brother got some Taylor Swift tickets for Toronto. They had to enter like a lottery to even get an email, and then they got the email, and then they had to wait, and you had like a few minutes to get the tickets, and then once you even do get the tickets, you have to like check out really quickly, so you have to know where you want to sit, where you want to go, so you can go sit and check out those seats. And I know some friends even went to go check out the seats, and they accidentally got tickets that were standing room only, so that they were upset about that. But they're like, how do we can't refund them? They're like, do we sell them? So how do you do that? How do you do that? John says, I'm an actor, and my only advice is when you get an opportunity, yeah, just getting that opportunity. Like I always say, like when you get an opportunity, don't back down, right? Because when you get that opportunity, it doesn't matter who you are, just make sure that you are living to the fullest of your ability, right? Never thinking that you don't deserve it to be in that moment, and taking all those opportunities. And if you get an opportunity to walk on at a school, like say you didn't get any scholarships, take that walk on because you never know. We've had a few walk-ons at the school that have been now Lone Star Conference Athletes of the Year. Frank says, favorite pre-workout. Why do you prefer it over others? I'm trying to think of my favorite. Okay, some of the things that I really like are, I don't like the big pre-workout cocktails that people usually like put out there, but I like to just have beta alanine. So beta alanine is going to be a vessel dilator. So, right, these are blood vessels and they pump blood throughout our system. With beta alanine, it actually expands it. So it's sending more blood flow throughout your vessels, and it's going to create that pump, that itch that you're feeling in your body to make you want to work out bigger, stronger, faster, because it's going to turn over that blood flow, right? So one thing I do like is the beta alanine over anything else. And it's already attached in a lot of pre-workouts, but if you want to be super clean about it and not get all the craziness throughout, like the caffeine, just take the beta alanine as well as creatine. So I take creatine every single day. It's good. It's really good for a phosphocreatine system. So when we were looking at the way our energy systems produce energy, so we have ATP, which creates energy. So these little systems, they need creatine to kind of help that energy system go. Trying to think about the best way to explain it to you guys. So if we are taking in creatine and overloading our system with more creatine, we're able to go longer, get bigger, stronger, faster over time. And sometimes when we take even more creatine, our body's like, okay, shoot, like I don't need to keep producing a whole bunch of this. So there's kind of an overload effect when we do take the creatine away, because then our body has to actually produce more creatine to keep up with the fact that we put a whole bunch of creatine into our body. So creatine, beta alanine, that's what I want you to take. Promise you won't go wrong. Promise you. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to let you know the facts. Def Leppard is coming to Seattle in September. Is that right? Is that right? That's awesome. That is awesome. I love to hear that. I love to I like me some Def Leppard. Maybe I should go check it out. I would love to check it out. Def Leppard. What pre-workout do you like to have? The kicker from the Huskies was a walk-on and earned a scholarship. Yeah, exactly. So you have to kind of look at it anyway. Is a lot of these people, Josh Allen, what a great example of someone that had no offers, no anything out of high school, but he just like honestly went to people, bugged the heck out of people, saying give me a chance. And those types of people will always go farther than people that just sit by and think that they don't deserve an opportunity. Because who is to say you don't deserve an opportunity, right? Who is to say that? Love that song. Bigger, stronger, faster. Steph says, good tip. Of course. Glad. Here to help. Here to help. If given the opportunity to train with any player in the world, who would it be and why? Oh my goodness. Okay, I would just honestly say it would be Josh Allen. I know I don't train quarterbacks, but I would love to physically train with him, like just have a day of me training with him, because he seems like such a good spirit, good vibe type of person. He seems so down to earth that if you go do train with like him, he's not going to be using his celebrityness to overpower you. He's just going to get the work done, gets in there, and produces. And that's somebody that you want to align your vision with, because that's super important to me. And I believe that's super important to a lot of people out there. Every time I've heard his interviews, he just seems like such a good guy, such a really good guy. And that's somebody I would love to work out with. Love, love, love to work out with. So maybe someday. I think that would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun. What about you guys? Who would you like to train with? And speaking of that as well, do have my own online training business where I train athletes. I make programs for anything from athletic performance to fat loss, anything that you are looking for to do. And it comes with nutritional programs as well to get you in the best shape of your life, or bigger, stronger, faster, right? So there you go. All right. This game. What do you guys think of it so far? Who do we got coming up? Who do we got coming up on Monday? We got Eagles, Buccaneers, right, in the wild card round, and we got. Oh no, we don't. No, that was the other day. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the schedule right now. We got Buccaneers, Lions. Oh no, that was day. No, Lions, 49ers, and then TBD on the Ravens. I'm excited for the Lions 49ers game. The Lions 49ers game. I was trying to look at the schedule and it just wasn't. I had to update the page right there. There we go. Oh yeah, I need to get a hold of you about my weight loss. Yes, of course. Yeah, no, no, no. Please email me. Please email me. We need to update that. We need to get it going. Yes, please. Would love that so, so much. So, so much. Where do you guys stream the games on? Where do you guys like to stream the games? I know I like to go. Do you guys feel CJ Stroud is an easy lock for Rookie of the Year? Do you expect him to have the season he had at the start of the season? I would think so. I would think so. Up to you guys. You never know who has a lock. Like sometimes when people have a lock on it, they don't win, and that's always such a funny dynamic, right? A lot of people say there's the NFL script, right? So it's a very scripted place, but I think that he does. Let's see. What do you guys think? Do you think so, Frank? I think so. Good thing. Good thing to chat about. All right. We got this game into the second. 3-3 so far. Nobody's walking away with it. I think both teams are just going to town. They are just having such a good time running against each other. Think Bills are going to score here? Do you think the Bills are going to score here? I think so. We'll see. We'll see them. We'll see them back it up. Yeah, what are some of the most popular items in your merch line? Thanks for asking. Some of the most popular items in my merch line. I love the t-shirts. I love the Run the Ball t-shirts and the hoodie. That is one of my favorite things. I had a few people get the hoodie and they say that they wear it all the time. And I actually got a t-shirt, a Run the Ball one for one of the running backs, and I was really excited to gift it to them. And it's always just fun stuff. And you don't have to love running backs to get it. You could just love a fun run game, or you can love to support me and everything I'm about as a running backs coach. And that is the best part of it all. That's the best part of it all. All right, we are on. Come on, Josh Allen. Just get in there. Just any pops right in. Any pops right in. Josh Allen for the touchdown. There we go. He almost tried to uh, good job. He did a really good job there. That was too easy. I knew that they were just gonna like pop it in right there, ran it in for a touchdown, ran the ball right. He saw he had to run. He saw that DN crash right in. He had some space there, went for it. Okay, now we're up. Now we're up. Scoring drive, 11 plays. That scoring drive was in 11 plays. Wow, good for them. Okay, now we're 10-3 for Bills. There we go. I told you, Bills. See, I didn't want to take KC for that one. I was going to say Bills. And we were on it. We are on it. We are on it. What was your favorite holiday gift that you gave and received this year? Lots of game left. You're right, John. Lots of game left. So I think my favorite holiday gift I got and received, oh gosh, that I gave and received. I think just getting my mom some fun stuff. I actually got her a cookbook, which she really, really liked. She was very, very happy with it. It was the Snoop Dogg cookbook. When she opened it, her eyes were just electric, and she was just like, wow, this is packed full of really fun recipes to look at and do. And it was just funny overall. So she made some fun jokes about it, and I think she really liked it. That was my favorite, just to watch her open that. It was great. And we had like a game. We got some board games for the family. So it's always fun on Christmas just to play those board games and just be in the moment with each other and have some fun. So that was one of my favorite parts of Christmas, was just opening those games and having fun with each other. Yes. What about you? Did you guys get any fun games for Christmas? Yeah, there is lots of uncertainty around Jason Kelsey officially retiring or not. How common is this kind of speculation in the NFL? It's very common, right? We've heard that all the time about tons of different athletes. He could just kind of mutter it, right? In the locker room, and then the next day the whole NFL thinks that he's retiring, or all the media within the NFL, because you have to think like they have to produce stories every single day. Every single day they have to produce something, whether it's whatever outlet it may be. So those guys are always digging, always looking for a place to make a story, right? So super important for them to get that done, and they need to come up with something. So yeah, they have to come up with that story. So I mean, is he? Is he not? Who? I just don't think he is. I think maybe in the throes. of passion at like one game. He says, I'm going to retire, and he probably doesn't mean it. Like, think about it, he's such a hot commodity when it comes to media and talking about him. So, of course, maybe he just uttered it and someone was like, yeah, I'm just going to run with this story. I think that's what it came down to. I think that's what it came down to. Awesome. Here we go. Back into it. 10-3 for the Bills. Into the second quarter, 13:32 left. Usher. Okay, there. Now I see. Now I see the Usher halftime. I'm watching the commercial right now. So we got Usher at halftime at the Super Bowl. Where are you guys watching the Super Bowl? It's going to be a really good game. I think it's going to be such a good game. It's going to be fun times, I think. Yeah. What were your thoughts on Michigan taking the chip? Do you feel they had the best squad? Yeah, of course, right? I grew up in Canada, so I don't have like my college team. Like if I had grown up in, Michigan, or if I grew up in Washington, then I would definitely be for Washington. So I was kind of indifferent to who was going to win that game, but it was like such a good game to watch. And I was actually at the America's Coaching Convention in Nashville when the game was on. So I actually got to watch the game at the Tennessee Titans Stadium, which was really, really cool. So I got to watch the game there. So I was just around a whole bunch of different coaches from all around Canada, the United States, the world, basically, and watching the game. And it was so much fun. So I'm really honored and really happy I got to do that kind of stuff and be around people that inspire me. And we got to watch that game. So I was kind of indifferent who was going to win. I think that, you know what? They showed up on that day. They won it. Good for them, right? Good for them. John said I gave a bunch of stuff to someone special. Awesome. Always good, right? Always good to celebrate those special people in your life. Always good to celebrate those special people. Yeah. We'll see where this game keeps going. I think the Bills are going to keep running away with it. They just got to keep up that momentum, right? Keep up that momentum, that drive, and they can walk away with this win. Yeah, they can do it. Chiefs Bills right now. Chiefs Bills. We are watching the game. If you're just tuning in, just coming in, always such a good time to be chatting with you guys. I love doing these kind of things. I love connecting with you guys and talking about all the fun stuff that I have with the merch line and everything out there. And thank you so much to everyone that gives me a tip. I really do appreciate it because it helps me out as much. And millions, I love being on the platform. A cool opportunity to connect with fans and stream and just talk about the stuff that I love to do, as well as watch some fun NFL football games. So thank you so much for being part of that. And millions, you are killing it. You're the best. You're the best. Hanging with me is always a good time, says John. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. So thank you. Thank you. What is next for this game? What are we in store for? What are we in store for? Right? Are we're gonna continue to see the Bills thrive and be good and kick Casey's butt right now? We might just see them tied at half as you're guessing. They might be. They might be. We might see a tied at half. Well, we'll see in this next series, right? Or is Casey going to step it up in this series and okay? That last drive was 11 plays before they got a touchdown. So can KC match that, right? How has using millions impacted your interactions with fans? Ooh, great question. So I've been able to interact with fans on a personal level through millions because a lot of the time you're on social media giving short clips. But in this case, I'm able to really talk to people and express some of the stuff I think or feel or have a passion for in a more in-depth way. So I think it's been such a good way to connect more with fans and make sure that I'm able to connect on that level that I've never had before. I think that's what I'm trying to say. So I do think that. So Taylor Swift sighting. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Because gosh, tight end. You got another pass to Kelsey, and he just like lowers that pad level, gets down, gets those yards. Those yards after carry. So we'll see. Look at that squeezed in formations. My goodness. All right. Okay. They want this really bad. So Taylor Swift sightings, we got 2. Maybe we got 3. Was that 3 now, or is that 2? Except Swift every time Kelsey. Yeah, I'm just going to expect Taylor Swift every time Kelsey receives the football. Just every single, well, because they just got to show, like that she's so excited that he made contact with the football. I mean, yeah. And getting those yards after carry, amazing. What do we got there? What do we got there? They want this. I think you can bet your bottom dollar they're going to score. I think that they're going to score. Oh, okay. Sorry, they came out with such a bang. I was expecting a little bit more after that one. Expecting just a little bit more, but we'll see. Don't say that. I know. I'm here for the Bills. No, I'm here for the Bills, but I just like to kind of put it out there for. I want a good game. I want a good back and forth game. As much as I want the Bills to win, I like a really good back and forth game. Really good one. So we will see. We will see. Okay. Dump. Oh my God! Stop. I I hate when receivers want to do this juke move because when the DB's coming at you, here's a little tip. When the DB's coming at you, what is he told to do? He's told to track the near hip. So if he's like even like a body length away from us and we're already 1, 2, 3 step in it, that's probably the worst thing you can do. We want to get to him, freeze his feet, step on his toes, make an influencer step, get upfield. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Are you known to be a jinx? No, I'm not. I am definitely not. I promise you that I am not. I am not known to be a jinx. Ooh, good, good, good. Okay, we see 2 defenders. Split them. Okay, a little bit wider on the 10. First and goal. Oh, double pump. I love a good back and forth game. I just love a really good back and forth game. Regardless of who's going to win. We'll see, but they just seem to really want it bad. They seem to want this one so badly. Yep. Oh, there we go. Fumble. Yep. Got a little fumble there. Go Bills. Yeah, that's right. Go Bills. Go Bills. Go Bills. Second and goal. Second and goal. Oh, there we go. Too much traffic right there. Too much traffic. Third and out. So they're gonna have to attempt another one. Every bet you make, you lose. Oh, no. Don't worry. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. Always having just a fun time, just betting on the things we like. We got a few more minutes here in the stream. So if you have any more questions, let me know. And hopefully we will have another stream coming up soon. Maybe the Super Bowl. That would be ideal. That would be so much fun. I think that that would be great, right? Root for Chiefs. Oh Lord, I don't think they're not getting anything here. That would be a really good one. So John asked, are you going to stream the Lions 49ers game? I think that would be such a good one. Is that one next Sunday? That would be a really, really good one. That'd be an exciting one to watch. That'd be an exciting one to watch. If you were to ask me who I'm going to cheer for that one, I'm going to cheer for the 49ers in that one. Very, very much so. What are your favorite sports clothing brands and why do you like it compared to other sports clothing brands out there? Chiefs are kicking it in. Field goal is good. We got 10-6 going on here in this game. 9 minutes left in the second. So I would say I like athlete leisure type of clothing. There's some really good items out there. Lululemon is such a really good one because you get joggers, you get leggings, and they're usually moisture wicking, which is perfect because I'm always on the go. I'm always out and about. So those are one of my favorite lines that I like to do. And I think I love Lululemon because their fabric is woven in such a way that it doesn't, it's rare, very rarely. So I actually used to work at Lululemon like long time ago, like way back in the day. And I loved working there because there was a discount for their clothing because I would get so many pairs of leggings or tops. And rarely we had people come in with like a woven issue with the fabric. They either wanted them hemmed up or shortened or whatever the case would be. So their stitching is so great that it's like doubled over, so it rarely comes loose. And I find with like I really like Nike, a lot of the time, like I have to actually get Nike, like a new pair of Nike leggings like once a year because they unravel on me all the time because I have a very athletic figure, so they unravel all the time. But I really do love them. So this is why I like Lululemon, because when you buy their stuff, you're like rarely gonna update it because it's gonna last you like 3 4 years 5 years, and then you'll just buy a new one because you want to update it, right? So that's what I like about their clothing. Seahawks fan, says John. I'm a Seahawks fan and can't cheer for the 49ers out of principle. Well, that is fair. That is super fair. You don't have to. You do not have to at all. Just out of principle. That is super fair. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. We are just about out of time here. Give you one more question. Let's see if we got any more questions on the pipeline. Gonna finish my watermelon Italian soda. There we go. See if anybody has any more questions out there. If anyone's tuning in. All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with me on this stream right here, right now. Can't wait for the next one. It's going to be, I don't know when the next one is. I didn't book it just yet, but I will see. I'm really hoping that it would probably be the Lions 49ers, maybe the Super Bowl because in February. So we will see. We will see. I know it's almost like, can you believe that it's the 21st? Can you believe that already? My goodness. I feel like time has just flown by. It has gone by so quickly this January season. Last time I know I was talking about Christmas and my favorite Christmas movies, and now we're thinking like, now we're getting on listen to Valentine's Day, Super Bowl, all the fun stuff. But thank you everybody, and it's cold outside. So thank you everybody for tuning into the stream. As always, I love hanging out, being with you guys, and any way that you guys can help out with the merch and everything helps me so much more for everything. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and we'll be back soon. Okay, bye.